if you're new to my channel, you might not know that it's sort of my signature thing to claim accurately, correctly, that I play nothing but robots. I'm in a sort of shadow band sinkhole, as I've seen it referred to as. Also, that's accurate. Okay, so he doesn't take back. I do play. I'm sure that I do play some humans. There's some humans mixed in there. I missed the capture with the bishop. Yeah, I think I see it now because I had my hand on the bishop. No, I didn't see it. I just saw it now. Okay, all right. So this opponent might be a human, might be a robot. Is very difficult to say. Now, if he moves the knight, okay, now the queen. Oh, the queen could have captured the pawn. And now I'm guessing my opponent saw that just before I did. He blocked it. Now I bring the rook up and I go ahead and capture so that I can do this and get a winning endgame. But I'm probably going to win on time. Oh! And it's a checkmate. Pre-moved the bishop, looking to capture the pawn in coordination with the rook, but it wound up being checkmate. Amazing. Okay, so on to the next game. My opponent is rated. Pardon my French. My opponent is rated 1776 or something like that. Let freedom ring, and I think the screen went dark there for a second because I accidentally almost closed the tab. So just a little bit of testimony there. Now I want to move the queen to that c2 square. So, yep. So I've got the rook there, so that I can go ahead and extract the queen. All right. Okay. And now I can do that, but I do give him a fork. Now he can take the rook of his choice. It's like he's picking which lobster he wants. Like he's that red lobster. All right. So now. Oh, that was a bad move. Okay, I just blundered a full piece. That's not good. Okay, so in these arenas, especially for me, a person caught in a hellish sinkhole of nothing but AI and robotic monotony, the same moves over and over again, nearly impossible games, the same checkmate traps, etc. You have to either win on time in these insane time scrambles, or you have to play extraordinarily well. So remembering how to combat that checkmate threat is a big deal, and winning on time is a huge deal. So being able to flag your opponent is a huge deal. Especially when you're playing, a lot of these robots have the ability to play infinite moves in a second. So it's very difficult. And you can see he started doing that thing, that robotic thing that just bop, 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 bop. It's like Space Invaders, you know? It's not if, it's when. So especially in these 1 minute games, a very short format of time, especially in these 1 minute games, sometimes it doesn't feel like chess so much as like fending off this horrible invasion with just wild movement, and you're just desperately trying to hold on. I wouldn't call it particularly fun, but there's type 1 fun and type 2 fun. Type 2 fun is like, it was fun after the fact. It's fun to think about how you did that. It was a fun process, and it's very much type 2 fun. Being forced to play robots for a decade. I would call that type 2 fun. So, all right, so now my opponents played extraordinarily well. I did review most of these games, and I think between all of my opponents combined, there were 1 or 2 games that weren't perfect. For the most part, they were pretty much perfect. So I'm trying to checkmate him with the queen and the knight. That's my idea. So he kicks the knight away because he sees that, because he is a robot, which is important to keep in mind. Okay, so now he moves the queen. So now I can take that knight. I didn't. I could have taken that knight. And now I can't take that knight. He defended it. So, okay. Now there's always a lot of incredulity. There's a lot of incredulity. That was a bad move. About whether or not I'm playing robots. But I believe that since chess.com has actually literally banned my the last account that I had, I don't think that what I'm saying should be in question at this point in time. Now, if he was a human, he might not have seen that that I could have captured with the queen, but I'm not saying he is a human, but I'm not saying he's not. It's just it's like okay, very nice. I easily won that game, so maybe it was a human. It is there we go. So yeah, I mean, like, if I were going to talk about people I went to high school with, I'd be like, oh, everyone I went to school with was smart. But of course, there were like 3 kids that were just complete idiots. I'm not calling them smart. It's just I'm generalizing. So this game is going to be this is very nice what I'm doing, because what I'd like to do is capture with the queen. Yeah, and then I wanted to capture with the queen, and then try to play queen checkmate on h1, on a1. I'm sorry, but it was not to be or not to be. So now I'm looking for a way to get that knight onto that b5 square. And I didn't see a way to easily do it, so I abandoned the idea. Now this is an issue. My knight's hanging. Yeah, my knight and the bishop's not really hanging, but it kind of is. So this is just a problem waiting to happen. I should have solved it in a different way than that, because he can push the pawn. So now I'm just going to lose a piece. That was clever. What I found, I did find a way to delay that, but now, unfortunately, the only way that I can continue to defend the knight would be by giving up the bishop, or giving up the knight. So, all right, now I'm losing. But he has played not that fast. If I have 10 seconds left and my opponent has 15 seconds, I'm in great shape. So I know that this arena I did a really good job in terms of playing solid games. Very few blunders. That said, I didn't play perfectly. A lot of room for improvement. I've gotten significantly better in the last year. And a year ago, I thought I was pretty darn good. So, and now I'd say, yeah, maybe I wasn't that great. So yes, so this is very robotic what my opponent's doing. So I am calling him a robot, because he just kept using 2 seconds or whatever per move. Like he wasn't rushing, which seems inhuman to me. But just speculation, and based on the astounding length of this trend of me being kind of correct. Okay, so I didn't trap his bishop, but in the early game, it's a nice thought to just try to trade your knights for bishops, because it's always so hard to come up with a game plan when you're playing a 1-minute chess game and you're playing like a Nimzo or something like that. It's just like dealer's choice at that point, I guess, kind of. That's probably not the correct term. So now what does he play here? He plays that. Okay, so he stops checkmate. I offer the queen trade. I'm not sure if that's good or not. I don't even know what I'd play there. Okay. Well, I guess I do, because I just thought. Okay, so this is very well played by him. So yeah, my opponent's rated 2150. I believe I reviewed this game, and I believe he played something in the neighborhood of 85% accuracy with 1 blunder, I believe. So now I have 19 seconds to his 24. Okay. So it's quite a lot of time left for a 1 minute game. And this is so sad. I missed checkmate right there. I had a checkmate right there. If I had played, if one move earlier, if I had played h4, his king would have had to come down a square, and then I would have had. I'm sorry. Then I would have had h3 checkmate. Okay, so now I'm just trying to beat him on time. I'm not sure if I will beat him on time or not. It seems like I should. It does seem like he's playing like a robot. But yeah, this game is exhausting. Just an exhausting game. Oh no. Okay, I lost my rook. Okay, well that's going to do it. And now he's doing the robot thing. He's doing the thing. He's doing the robot thing. The robot thing. I didn't like that thing. He did the thing. I didn't like that thing. He did the thing. I'm still talking about the thing. Oh. All right, this is an English opening. So c4 is the English opening. And now I took that pawn because it felt like I could take with the knight. Then I thought maybe I can't, so I pushed the pawn. Then he pushed his, and then I did that. Now it looks like I'm going to lose a pawn. But I am going to have the opportunity to bring the bishop down. Now I'm going to try to pop out and... Okay, I was trying to come out with tempo, but he prevented that. Very nice prophylaxis by my opponent, which I would, of course, probably attribute to him being a robot. All right, so now the queen comes up there. Now, I don't really have a great idea of what I'm trying to do here, if I remember correctly, and I think I do. Okay, I believe I didn't see that he had one more attacker of the pawn, and so then I just decided to sack the rook. Now, that was a really nice move that I just found. Now it's really hard to know what to play. It seems almost like I could have played rook c8, but I'm not sure. This is very challenging. Now I'm trying to checkmate him. He's pushing the pawn. Oh, okay. Now I can take his queen, but he queens. He brings a new queen into the game. So now I'm going for a desperation checkmate attempt. Now I can take the queen. Oh, but I didn't see it. I must have thought that I had. I must have thought that I had less time than I really did. Oh no. Oh, and I win on time. Oh, you know what? The reason it was like what made him so great was also his Achilles heel, which was just the fact that he is a robot. So I call this the English waltz, although I believe it's the Anglo-English opening. It has a backwards pawn on purpose, or either that or a late e4 push on purpose. There are some cool tactical things you can do with it. Eric Rosen has a great video about the cool tactical thing you can do with the English opening, which was part of an opening prep thing I did. Okay, so for over the board chess, by the way. Now I shouldn't take his queen there, but I mean, what else am I going to do? I don't know. No, that was a horrible move that I made. Okay, I'm going after that. I'm moving that piece a lot. Just kind of keep moving that piece. It's very useful to have on that diagonal to stop the pawns. So I shouldn't have taken it off the diagonal. That was one thing I shouldn't have done. Okay, so I just gave it up. I'm going to try to stalemate, I believe. Oh, the move I made almost made sense if I had played bishop to c1, but I didn't. So, and now my opponent's going to do something very nice. I'm going for, I mean, what I'm doing is pretty solid. And, yeah. Well, okay. Yeah. Okay. Oh. All right. And look at that with 0.01 seconds. And my opponent is able to beat me. So, and at this point I was thinking, wow, what a great use of my time. So I believe I do finish in the top 50 here, hitting about 50th place or so. And, I just wanted to throw in some of the most exciting chess that I have played recently in an arena. So this arena was played 2 days ago. Very difficult competition, as always. As always, it's no more or less full of robots and a wasteland of sadness where joy used to reside. Okay, I got off track there a little bit. I'll try to kind of describe exactly what's going on here. What's going on in here? So now I don't know why I did that. It wasn't a particularly good move. He also can skewer my my pieces here. So we'll see. He did not do that, though. I'm not sure why he did that. He just kind of let me capture. Maybe it's a human. I don't know. So yeah, he's rated 1630. Okay, so I mean, the game I've played has been excellent so far. I don't think I've had any blunders. He blundered once. It wasn't a huge deal. Something it was the kind of mistake even a robot could make. But this is a very unusual formation for me here, pawn formation. I got all of my pawns over on the king side. I find that's very nice. Okay, I found the little trick, and now it looks like I can bring my knight up there, and then capture the pawn. And now this pawn push is going to be a checkmate. Very nice. Okay, great. That was the killer pawn. Killer pawn! All right, and we have a... just wanted to throw in this game. This is a game against a player rated 750. Now, I think this was a human, or at least it was an account run by a human. And he said that he wanted somebody to coach him and that he was bad. So I'll give him a little advice. It looks like he does know a little bit of Sicilian defense theory, or what to do as white against the Sicilian. So what he did is theoretical, more or less so far. I would develop the dark squared bishop to a different square. He didn't really play with a lot of urgency. I would say that he's playing too slowly. He's not picking up pawns. He's not taking everything he could on the board. So, for instance, yeah, he's just not taking that pawn. No matter what I do, I'm urging him to take the pawn. I'm telling him, please take my pawn, and he's not doing it. So, yeah, that's a big thing that he can do. Okay, so he does eventually do it. So it's not that he can't, but and there's just kind of a lack of planning that you can see. So my advice to you would be do more puzzles and be prepared to execute tactical sequences when they present themselves. All right, and so this is the final game that I'm going to show. When I saw that my opponent was named AI Kiss, I thought, I'm not going to play another game after this. When your opponent has AI in their name, just truly shameless. Truly shameless. All right, so now my opponent fianchettoing the light squared bishop, which I feel like I see almost every game now. It feels more than ever. I feel like I'm just seeing the same moves again and again and again. And the moves I play are generally a little bit different from here to there. Every chess game is a little bit different. But yeah, lately it has seemed like just kind of robots, I guess, man. So, all right, so he can't capture back. So he did make an error. Now that's a nice find by him, but now I counterattack his rook so that if he takes, he's bustido. And now I can still move that because, well, not really. Okay, so he did a really nice job with that. He should have gotten checkmated, but if he is a human, his rating is like 2000 or 2100. So yeah, I mean, he should be good, even if he's not AI, and you know what? He is. All right, so now I have this move. Almost having a checkmate. Very cool move there. Now I can go ahead and take that. Oh. All right, now I can do that. Yep, up, 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 ba-da, ba-dum, bum, ba-dum, la, ba-da, ba-da, bum. All right, now it looks like I'm going to win this game. I keep losing the rook in games just by one move. And yeah, it's definitely because I'm playing robots, and so that these patterns just kind of come up. What an endgame. What a beautiful endgame. Just using all my pieces as a fortress, trying to get in there, and I finished the arena. It's been Serious Chess, and I hope you really enjoyed this. I finished 27th in this one. All right, Serious Chess. Cheers.